Hi, Tuomas. How does it feel to be in such a position to qualify your team for the final on Friday?
Well, you know me a little bit, so probably feeling a little bit paranoid already about the next game. It's been in these situations before, and luckily we also have guys who've been in this situation before, but this was only the first step, and we already started to kind of bring the, how would I say, the stress levels down in the locker room, and just try to recover as well as possible, because we know this series will get a lot tougher once we now go to London on Friday. So just already processing things from this game and thinking, guessing what I'm going to see on the video and what might be the potential adjustments. It's a very interesting time of the year. It's an extremely stressing time because your mind is going on overdrive all of the time, and you're non-stop just thinking about what might be the adjustments, what are we going to do, and it's 24/7, but it's also the time when you come up with, you develop the most and you come up with the best ideas. So it's definitely an interesting time for you.
What happened? What made you switch? I mean, after the halftime and find your defense again?
Yeah, maybe wouldn't say it again. I would say that was the first stretch that we actually played defense in the game. We were horrible in the first half. We had, I think in my opinion, we had a very, very good idea of what London was going to do, and they were still able to do it consistently for almost the whole half. And to us, the biggest thing was like, we don't want to be in a situation where tomorrow we at 4 p.m. watch the video and we see from there that we had situations where we didn't give everything we had, because that's a very bad feeling. I've been in that situation myself as a coach and as a player, that you're now watching from the video what could have happened yesterday, and you never want to put yourself in that situation. We're just reminded like how grateful we are that we are in this moment and that we've earned the right to be here. But sports is all about what have you done for me lately, and it's you got to bring the same effort and the same focus to every game. And I think the third quarter run that we made was just guys locking in and playing tremendous defense for that quarter that really won us the game.
One word on TJ. He seems to be playing at a very, very high level on 2024. How do you explain the fact that he's having such performances like tonight? We can talk about the Iisalo, but now he's just having a great game each week. How do you explain that?
He's a unique person and a unique player and a unique teammate also. Like he gives. I've said this before, but he gives his team a lot of confidence. Not just the players, but also the coaches keep putting him in the spots, and he controls the game in an incredible way. He finds the right rhythm, he finds the right choices, and he still manages to also lead the team in his own way, and that's by actions, and it all comes from his preparation, and I don't mean just this season or for this game, but overall how he's been raised. He comes from a very, very good family, and he has a chip on his shoulder. He was never given anything for free. So in moments like this, when he has the chance to achieve something and it's up to him, I always feel like it brings out the best in him, and that's obviously a great feeling to have as a coach.
He's been very good in every end of quarter. Is there a particular reason, or is just, I don't know, he always make clutch plays, you know?
Yeah, it's an interesting topic because it's a very I don't think like many people who play basketball haven't been in that spot. For example, I've in that role. So I don't know how it feels to have the ball in your hands when the game's being decided. You have to make a decision, whether it's shot, pass, or drive. And I always tell this to him that I've been in many different roles, but never done one. So you're going to have to tell me, what you need in those situations, and we'll try to create the conditions for you that you can succeed to the best of your ability. But one thing I've learned as a coach over the years is that the first thing you have to do is you have to accept that these guys are going to make mistakes in that situation. And early on, this is TJ's second year with me, and it wasn't always perfect, the decision making, and he's improved in that, but it's also because he's allowed to make mistakes, because through those mistakes you learn to be fearless like he is in those. And the second part is, which is maybe not that obvious, is when you look at his minutes. A lot of guys in his role play 32, 33 minutes maybe, and they're coming into the quarter already having maybe played 8 minutes in that quarter, whereas TJ going into the last minute has played 5 minutes. So he's got pretty fresh legs, and I think our depth that we have in the team really, the quality that we have overall really helps him to then come in and close. So it's many different factors.
Yeah, you said that you've been in that situation before, to win one game and to be in a series, and the danger that comes with it. Especially you guys, I think it's 14 win in a row. So is that good for confidence, or can it create the conditions for, something that you don't expect, or maybe to be loose, or I don't know?
Yeah, I generally I believe in the coaching tools, and that the worst thing that the team can go through is a losing streak, because players lose confidence. They lose confidence in themselves. They lose confidence in the teammates. They lose confidence in the things that the coaches trying to instill. And the second most difficult situation is when you win a lot of games in a row, also, because little by little it erodes those small things that become a snowball, and you don't really see it because you're still playing, like you said, with a great confidence. But then it very fast it can hit you in the face, like today in the first half, for example. That okay, suddenly we are not doing things at a very high level. Opponent is very well prepared, very talented, and like you notice that you're in a big time problem. And we talk often about is it possible for us to take the lesson without taking the loss? It's not an easy thing to do because of the thing that we really are coaching, which is human nature, and it's natural when you're winning several games in a row to allow things to slip. But I think I do a good job with this. I think our staff does a great job with this, and I think our players, especially the guys who've been longer with us, they understand, they really live the culture, they have that sense of urgency, and they understand that there's really no games won in a row. It's just one game at a time, and I don't think anybody's mentioned, any win streak at any point, and quite frankly, I don't think anybody cares. It's just it's a thing for you guys and the fans, and it's something that I think the club can be proud of, but doesn't change our day-to-day at all.
Just one word on Michael Cousins, who missed the game. Will he be back on the Friday or for the game against Nanterre, or is he going to be out long?
It's not a serious injury. I can say this, and it's we are reevaluating him day to day. So there's a possibility for either one of those games, and hopefully we'll have it back soon. He's played tremendous ever since the Leaders Cup, and been very important for us, and with his experience and skill and overall basketball IQ. But what's more important is that he's one of the best leaders we have on the team. Really connected tissue with everybody, speaks every language in Europe, and comes along just as well with the young French guys as with import guys or more experienced guys, and a super valuable guy for us. And you could see that him getting hurt in practice. Really put a little bit of a doubt in the team, and hopefully we get him back soon. But like we always say, whoever we have is who we need. So that's the mentality we got to go forward with.
And what about Michael Antoinette's game? Maybe. Falls down, I mean, all around.
Yeah. Mike is he's been a very positive contributor the whole season, and he had a very tough stretch at one point where he had a lot of injuries just before Christmas, and that break really helped him a lot. But you have to understand that he did the World Championships first. He practiced whole summer with Finland. Then went during the FIBA window, went with the national team. He really hasn't done a lot of breaks. Luckily, we got him a couple of breaks recently against Dijon and against Limoges. He didn't play in those games, and he's shown also the energy that he's had in reserve. But for a young player, you easily forget that he's only 23 years old. You know, he's one of the youngest imports in the whole league, and he's doing a tremendous job on both ends of the floor and on two very different positions for us at the 4 and the 5. So we are obviously very happy with Mika, and the only thing that I'm a little bit unhappy that I've fallen out to second best finish shooter in the team. So that's quite a disappointing personal development. But good for me.
Thank you.